Yes, I look the exact same as I did in my Bath & Body Works haul. I am pre-filming today, and I think this shirt is just so fall season October-y, so we're just going to keep it on rolling. In my Bath & Body Works haul, you notice that I did it in 2 separate shopping trips. On the second one, I actually went on a full-on shopping spree for myself because your girl needed retail therapy in her life, and it was the first time I'd seen my best friend in like 2 months because I was visiting home. So I kind of went a little overboard, but honestly, I needed it. I have not treated myself in a hot minute. Now, if you know anything about me, you probably know that I'm a little cheap when it comes to makeup. I will just buy the cheapest product as long as I know it's got a great rating because I am a big fan of quality over quantity sometimes. So for Sephora, the only thing I've ever bought from there was the NARS Orgasm Blush. I bought it like 3 or 4 years ago and I'm still using it. I don't know if that's unhealthy, I'm wearing it now, but literally I've only been blown like halfway through it. So the one thing I have bought from Sephora has lasted a long time, which I'm grateful for, but I went in and spent, let's not even talk about how much I spent, never mind, we're not going to go there. But I did go in to buy the Fenty foundation. I wanted the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I went in and got color matched. This shade is a little too yellow for me, but it's actually the same shade as my neck, naturally. So once I kind of put it all over my face, it gives me one even tone. And I guess that's how like color matching works. I don't know. If you're like a color matching expert, please let me know. But I went in, they color matched me. I applied it in the store, this and a couple other ones. I wanted to come in for this because my best friend had it, said she's been loving it. Says it's like very sheer, very dewy, natural, so that's why I definitely was like, ooh, I want that. Because I've been having some problems with my skin since I got back to school. I've been back in school since the beginning of September, and we're currently on October 11th. So if that's any explanation for you, it's been about a month and a half. I came back from the summer, and people were like, Caitlin, you're so tan, your skin's glowing, you have no acne, like your skin's perfect. I've been back for a month and a half, and I'm having breakouts. My skin's not as healthy as it was. I don't know what it was about summer because I'm using the exact same skincare routine. I don't know if it's just hormones from being back at school, from the stress, maybe how I'm eating because dining halls kind of limit what you can exactly eat and you know what's in your food when you're eating it. I don't know. I want to like test and see. I do know that when I do my skincare routine here, toner at the end of the day, I will not wear makeup at all on a day. And that day where I don't wear makeup, I will go and use my toner at the end of the day, and I get off so much like dirt and grime. But when I'm at home for the summer and I do that, it's usually clean. So I don't know, maybe it's like the air pollution in my college town versus my hometown, I have no idea. But I'm trying to help my skin out where I can. So I was hoping that buying a dewy, soft, natural foundation would be worth it, especially for the price. So I did try a couple other brands, but I decided on the Fenty. And then I needed a good setting powder for it because I have a cheap setting powder right now. I want to say it's CoverGirl, and it's good. It's great. But with my oily skin, I sweat off my makeup. And that like setting powder does not do anything for me. So I went ahead and I got the Holy Grail setting powder, the loose powder. I got the Laura Mercier translucent loose powder. And I like it. Clearly works because literally I feel like all the moisture has been sucked out of my cheeks, especially. It's my first time wearing these products, by the way. It's the second day I've worn them. First time was yesterday during class, and went through a full day of classes, never reapplying makeup, and literally I went and would wipe in my cheeks. The only thing that comes off, look, is my cheek highlighter. This foundation and setting powder duo, like I don't know what, maybe it's the foundation, maybe it's the powder, maybe it's both. But my makeup stayed on all day. So I was actually very happy, and I'm kind of glad I bought this. Because back in the heyday, when I was like in middle school, high school, I had a tiny sample of it that my mom gave me. She just wasn't into it, she didn't need setting powder. And then I was like, this is nice. And I didn't wear much makeup, but I would wear like a foundation and a powder. And at the time, I did not know that I was wearing a really expensive Holy Grail loose powder. So now I know, and I appreciate those days. Thanks, Mom. The next thing I knew is that, especially with like dealing with skin issues, is that I wanted a really good primer, and I'm using a primer from e.l.f. that does help with acne. But I really wanted to get rid of my redness in my skin, especially because the Fenty is so dewy and sheer that the like redness of my pimples comes through. And I've used Smashbox as a sample before, and they sell the samples of it at Sephora for a decent price. So I went ahead and just bought a small little Smashbox Photo Finish Reducing Redness Primer. I don't know why. Any other primer I put on, it's like I can actually make sure it's covering all of my skin. I use like a good amount of this, and it still like instantly just sucks into my skin. And I can't tell if it's spreading or not because it doesn't have like that liquidy feel that most primers will have. So I don't know if I'm applying it all over and if it's working or not. Maybe I should just start applying it only to problem areas. Because it doesn't tell you to apply it to specific areas. It just says, the screen toned primer reduces redness and minimizes the look of fine lines and pores. Preps skin for makeup, lightweight color correction. All skin types. Smooth over clean, moisturized skin. So I'm hoping that I'm getting it all over, and if not, yikes. I think I might just start applying it to problem areas and seeing how it does. Only like my red areas, so pimples and then cheeks. And I wonder if it'll help with under eye circles, because I don't know if you can tell, I tried to cover them up the best I could. But no matter how much I sleep when I'm at college, for some reason under eye circles just haunt me. Another thing that my mom gave me back in like middle and high school that I didn't realize was amazing at the time was Urban Decay's All-Nighter Setting Spray. Used it, didn't realize it was like another holy grail product that people use. So when I went in, they were selling this and their Rebound Spray as a duo in the sample section at the checkout for Sephora. And I decided to buy them just because great product, it's bomb. My cheap setting spray is really doing the job, especially with my oily skin after a full day of classes. So hopefully this helps. And this is just really good for skincare, and I'm hoping it works. It's a collagen-infused complexion prep priming spray. So this is good to do before you even start applying any sort of makeup or primer whatsoever. But also it's good to use during skincare treatments like at night and stuff. My only concern is that if you are cruelty-free, it does contain fish protein, and I don't know how they cultivate that. So if you're cruelty-free, I would not recommend, simply because depending on how cruelty-free you are. Like fish protein, obviously, you know, we have to harvest that in some way. I'm a fisherman's daughter. I'm not vegan, nor am I vegetarian, so that doesn't really bother me, especially because I know like things like fish oil and stuff are actually super good for you and good for your skin. But if you are very staunch about being vegan and cruelty-free, I would definitely do your research on this before purchasing. But I have liked it so far, no negative reactions on my face. I started using this before I used all of those, just because, again, I'm trying to treat my skin before worrying about how I look. Skincare first, makeup second. Yeah, normally I don't buy from Sephora. Like I said, I'm a very like drugstore brand girl. You know, I go into Ulta all the time. I'll test out products. And at Ulta, the only reason I go in is for Korean beauty. Sephora just is too expensive all around for my taste. So this was kind of like a definite splurge for me, but I'm hoping that these products will really help work with my skincare problems a little bit more. What have you guys bought from Sephora that you really like or enjoy? Are any of like the go-to pricey holy grail products working for you? Do you have any product dupes that you recommend over these instead? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.